In today's modern world of dating, every man is a brand of himself, and every man must learn how to market that brand, because if he doesn't, he will fall behind and he will suffer. And this is something I see constantly. Many of the guys who come to me, they have zero clue how to build an attractive online presence. And this doesn't just mean online dating and dating apps. This means Instagram, their Facebook, maybe Snapchat if they use it. And you may ask yourself, yeah, but I'm not an online person. I don't care about these things. I'd rather meet somebody the natural way in person. Okay, but when you approach that woman, if you're under the age of 40, she's gonna ask for your Instagram because she'll feel more comfortable giving you that than her number. Sure, some girls will give you their number, but not many. And if you're above 40, she may ask for your Facebook Messenger, or maybe Snapchat, or maybe something else. Either way, you have to build an attractive online presence. No, this does not mean becoming an influencer. With the men that I work with, when we work on their online presence, I'm not turning them into guys who post selfies every day and are constantly chasing likes and followers. The point is, you have a nice, presentable profile, which is a reflection of your life. It's a highlight reel of your life. It's like a resume, so that when a woman comes to your profile and she sees this, she thinks, yeah, you know what, Tim's well put together. I like what I see. I think me and Tim will get on. Because if you don't have a presentable online presence, she will question herself. Let's imagine a scenario. You've approached a woman. She says, sure, take my Instagram. You send her that first message. And nothing, no reply. Or maybe you get a conversation going, but after the first few, nothing. She ghosts you, she rejects you. The reason why this is happening is because she doesn't trust your online presence. Now here's some images above me of some of the profiles that I have seen. Selfies, group pictures, blurry pictures, lake pictures, no pictures. And they somehow expect a woman to reply to him. And this is not about having the most perfectly polished pictures. It's about creating a profile, whether it's online dating or Instagram, that is attractive. It's not difficult. You go out, you do one photo shoot, you go out with one of your friends, get some pictures taken, and boom, you're done. This will last you for years. But if you want to be lazy and don't want to put the effort in, and you want to limit the amount of dates you can go on, and likely the woman you'll meet, aka your future wife, your future girlfriend, if this is you, then click off the video. This video is for guys who want to learn how to maximize the online space. This is for guys who are extremely busy, who don't always have time to go cold approaching, spend hours in a cafe, in a mall, waiting for the right woman to pass them by. This is for the men who want to attract the woman they want in a fraction of the time. Because this was me. When I was starting social media and coaching, I did not have time to go out in public and cold approach because all I did was work, content creation, gym, and the grocery store. Occasionally, once a month, I may go out, but that was not enough. And that's how I met my partner on Bumble, okay? And for those of you who are doubting me and doubting that this works, I'm gonna flash some pictures up of some of the guys that I've worked with who have gotten girlfriends from Instagram and from dating apps by using certain pictures. Look above me somewhere here. And the reason why I show you this is not to brag, but to show you that this is possible. So many men who come on my calls, they say to me, I hate online dating, I hate dating apps, I hate Instagram. Of course you do. Your profile is awful. And why would you expect to get good results with an awful profile? So without further ado, here are 6 pictures that you need to take in order to maximize your online presence and have an attractive profile. Number 1, which you will see somewhere above me here, the head-on portrait picture. Now, as you may have guessed, most of these pictures are going to be by yourself. Another issue that I see with many of the guys that I work with is they only have group pictures, and it's really hard to tell who is who. And even if they have some pictures by themselves, they're very low quality. Now, when you take this picture, as seen in the examples that I'm showing you, the trick is to not do a full smile. We don't want any of this. Too cheesy, too nice guy. What we want is a confident smirk. The confident smirk will always be 10 times more effective. Why? Because it screams self-assured and confidence. And with your body language, one hand in your pocket, leaning on something, sat down, I've shown you a mixture of examples for a reason. Ideally, you want to be caught in motion. I recommend you take some videos and then you take screenshots from the videos. Also, if you're taking pictures at night with the flash on, these will come out better because it will frame your face. The flash will define your features more, which you see in one of the pictures where I'm leaning against the wall. For the other pictures which I'm showing you, I have one in Edinburgh where I've got my hands in my pockets, like a confident smirk, a canvas jacket, which every girl that I went on dates with wearing this, they give me a compliment. And then we have one in Milan, which is more of like the cheesy smile, which is more of the happy smile. But this picture was actually a video where I walked towards the camera and my friend took some pictures with my guidance, okay? That's why I'm kind of leaning, right? But this is extremely effective. That is picture number 1. Picture number 2, the candid picture. These are extremely effective. The reason why these are so effective is because in this day and age, these fly-on-the-wall style pictures work so much better than the forward-facing one. Now you may be asking, why did I include the forward-facing portrait as the first one? Because if you pull this off well, it will intrigue women to look at the rest of your profile. Now, the order of these pictures, to be honest, is dependent on which ones perform the best. Because of all the picture examples I'm going to go through, you will have to experiment. There is no perfect order of things. And it really comes down to you getting feedback from the apps. That's why spending a month and seeing which pictures women like the most, that is a good idea. And then once you have that feedback, you reset your profile and then you go again. For example, one of the pictures which I've already shown you, the one of me in Milan, when that was my first picture, I was averaging 20 to 30 matches per day across the apps. When that wasn't my first picture, I was getting 5 to 10. You can see it makes a massive difference. So put some effort into trialing and testing your pictures, or ask a professional like me and I will help you get there quicker. So in the examples that I've shown you with the Candids, of course these are posed, but you want to pretend like you're doing something. You're in motion, you're looking around, you're looking away. Again, get your friend to take these or a photographer. You want to show these women a glimpse into your lifestyle. Go to a cafe, a bar, a restaurant, go for a walk. It does not really matter where you go, as long as the background is nice and attractive and isn't some grimy looking place. Of course, clothing is important as well, but if you want a guide on what to wear, then go to my bio because I have a link to the attraction guide which includes this. That will be a separate video in itself. Number 3, this is the fitness pick. So newsflash, women like men who are in good shape, and even if you aren't super jacked, right, you can still show her you are active. Now, does this mean take a topless selfie if you are overweight or not in good shape? No, absolutely not. But take a picture of you going for a walk. Maybe you're in hiking gear. Maybe you are in gym gear. Get a friend to snap a picture of you warming up on the treadmill, doing something. The pictures I've included, they range from like fuckboy picture to Candid picture. Basically, the more obvious the topless picture or the more obvious the fitness picture, which you will see between the 3 that I have. When it comes to these fitness pictures, the more out there your pictures are, the more your profile will lean towards a casual profile where you'll attract women just for one night stands and casual encounters. The topless selfie of me where I'm like this, if I was to use this, and when I have used this, obviously I would attract a lot more lower quality women, but I would get a lot more S3X from this, right? The middle one is what I would use if I wanted more of a classy girl. I say the middle one, the one of me from the side holding the dumbbells, right? Kind of leaning back. This was my old profile picture. This one did really, really well because it's not too in your face, it's still candid, shows I'm in good shape, but I'm not screaming, look at me, right? And then the next one is a screenshot I took from a video of me doing some bag work. Again, this is probably the in-between of this will attract some women who are high quality, some who are lower, some who want short-term, some who want long-term. So bear this in mind. But if you are into the gym or do some kind of sport or fitness, boxing, fighting, it will be really good to get a picture and show her you have that side of you, because fitness is competent. Being in shape is competent or competency, and it's very attractive, okay? So that is the 3rd picture you should use. The 4th picture, this is where you can include you with a friend or maybe in a group picture. Now that you've shown her who you are and she can't misunderstand which one is you, this will show her some more lifestyle, maybe some social proof. But be warned, do not get pictures with guys who are more attractive than you or who are taller than you, because it will make you look worse, right? You could be 5'10", 5'8", 5'9", average height, depending on where in the world you're from. But if you get a picture with a guy who's over 6 foot tall, you will look tiny. So don't do this. I'm over 6 foot, but I have a friend who's 6'5", and I have a picture of him, and this guy is like this much taller than me, or however tall 6'5" is compared to 6'1", right? And it makes me look like a child, so I would never use this picture. And the example that I use is me at the races with my best friend, where I'm dressed up, I'm looking good, I'm still holding that masculine facial expression, which works better than the smile. But yeah, group pictures, ideally a picture with one guy, maybe 2 guys, this works well. If you can get a candid as well, where you're mid-drink, you're laughing and joking with your friends, this will look really good as well. Picture number 5, this is the filler picture. So I like to get a lot of pictures of me walking around, where my face isn't necessarily in shot. Maybe I'm driving, doing something, kind of pictures in motion to show that I have a life, because these are this is a picture you can use, which is cool, quote unquote. The one that I'm showing you is me in Marbella in Spain, where I'm walking. I have my friend just snap a bunch of pictures whilst I'm walking, and as you can see, it looks quite cool. You can see that I'm dressed up, I'm looking good, I'm tall, I'm in good shape. You can see the side of my face a bit, and I have a cool background. These pictures work really well when you have some cool scenery. Maybe you on a mountain, you looking out of the mountain, something like this, right? On a hike, on a walk, the beach, the sea. This would look really, really good, okay? Pretty simple. And then picture number 6 is your whatever picture. This could be another group picture, another candid picture, another portrait picture. Basically, most dating apps will want you to have 6 pictures. So if you have at least 5 good styles of pictures, the ones that I've been discussing, then the 6th one can be whatever one you want. Now, once you have this, you basically want to have your Instagram look the exact same as your dating apps, because Instagram is a big dating app, and if you use this correctly, you can get just as many dates, if not more dates, from Instagram as you would do dating apps, believe it or not. That's why I've had so many guys meet their long-term partners from Instagram, because if you use this in the correct way, it is easier. Everybody is on Instagram. Not everybody is on dating apps, okay? And you would not believe how easy it is to send the initial message, get a girl on a date, a few dates later, you two are dating each other, okay? So once you have these pictures, you will get 10 times more matches. Probably more than this, to be honest, because if you're getting 0, 10 times more matches is 10, right? But I've seen guys go from 2 matches per week, if not less than this. 250, right? It's crazy. And I will flash up a little snippet of a video of a guy who experienced this. Insert Tom.
I got the most matches I've ever gotten in my life. And people like, I never thought I'd get matches with.
So yeah, guys, of course, this is only one piece of the puzzle. And once you have the pictures, you then will need the texting and how to open the conversation, how to keep it going, how to close this to get her on the date. Of course, I have a free guide in my bio to download this. So download the guide below. I have some picture examples in there as well. That will help you in the initial stages. But of course, if you want more support, you can book a free call with me below where we will go through your specific challenges, in which case you can have. And then if you choose to, you can join my mentoring where I will personally walk you step by step through this entire dating process, which can be a bit of a headache, okay? So until next video, guys, I will see you all later.